What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Dan here, and now I'm going to say that at the beginning of this video is partly a sequel video to my previous one about kind of how the wokeness has kind of ruined things, but not exactly. You might think that there's a lot of stuff I've said that in the previous videos. So if you want to check it out. But what this video really is about is, and if you're reading the title, you have a good idea. So, a little backstory, and I'll explain how this is related to the whole wokeness and all this stuff. So recently I went and watched both the series For All Mankind, and wow, I'm getting washed out, on Apple TV, and I saw The Rise of Skywalker. I thought they were both pretty good. I have quite a few issues with Rise of Skywalker, mainly in the fact he should have been... I get the problem with, again, in general with the sequel trilogy, is there was the lack of vision. One of my big issues. But what I want to talk about is something personal. You see, for a long time when I want to consume media, I'd let the people who I was following paint my narrative, because it sounds like they're talking about facts. This shit makes sense. You know, these people, I mean, clearly they know more than I do, or they've clearly done... But I've come to realize, as I've gotten older, that a lot of this stuff isn't like that. In the end, you need to have your own opinion. Case in point, as I mentioned, I recently watched For All Mankind, which is an Apple TV exclusive series. If you want to check out the review, it's on my other channel, Random Media Guys. I did about a 25-minute review earlier today, so if you want to, just check that out. It's actually a really good show. The reason I bring up that show is because when it first came out, there were a lot of people who were shitting on it, because part of the alternate history in this case is, so you guys don't know the story, For All Mankind, for now I'm going to call it FAM, because saying that whole title out is really a mouthful. So FAM's premise is Russia beats us to the moon, but because of that, America kind of gets mad and says, no, we're not going to be defeated, and we keep upping the game, for instance. And then the Russians respond by sending a female cosmonaut to the moon as a way to, say, haha, look at us, we're better than you. Because one of the big things that was pointed out to me by Amy from Vintage Space was her reason why they sent them up was to show that almost the hypocrisy of the West, of America, Britain, all that stuff, where they're like, we're land of the free, and yet we still... I thought that was kind of interesting. That kind of very dynamic. And again, as I said, this is not a review. If you want to, check my review out. The main problem is because of that kind of premise, women entering NASA in 1970 instead of, in the 80s, you had a lot of the anti-SJWs come out and go, Ree! Now, you guys who followed me know I don't agree with the far left. I think they're idiots. But the problem is, in the past, I've let the other side influence my judgment when I should be looking at something for myself. I should be making my own opinion. I shouldn't be essentially a sheep. I shouldn't be led around. I should be the one making my own opinion. And I actually realized that after watching the show. I'm like, why am I letting people tell me what to think? Or when I, as as someone who wants to think of themselves as a skeptic, why should I be listening to just listening to people instead of making my own personal decisions, my own opinions. And I think that's a big problem. A lot of people, they want. A lot of people are lost. There's so much fucking information out there on the web, or even on TV, media in general. And I understand the whole idea that, yes, I want to have a simple. I want to fit in with people. There's that need, that very human desire to be a part of a group. But the thing, the problem is we, so much as humans, is we never can found that balance between being a social species and being somewhat individualistic. I mean, we're not a hive mind. We're each unique. You know, our life experiences are different based upon, you know, genetic factors and even, you know, just life experience. And that informs our opinion. And to basically throw that all away in favor of trying to fit in, something that it undermines the very nuance of being human. The problem is because, and I think in general with America, the problem is everything is, yeah, Democrat, Republican, left, right, yes, no, you know, chocolate or vanilla. Although the problem is no one wants to talk about. A lot of people don't want to talk about the strawberry. The idea of being different. And I think it's the big problem. Not everybody. I think my problem. I think many. Again, we want that cookie cutter thing. We want to fit in. We want to feel like we belong. Even someone with Asperger's like me, who many people are like, you shun stuff. I mean, I'm an introvert. I don't like going out very much because I have social anxiety. But even someone like me, there is something very basic in all of us, even like me, that wants to fit in, who wants to. And I think the problem is we're so. We want to champion so many things that we let those drive us instead of letting us drive them. And I think that's a big problem. I think the fact that one of the things that was happening is I finally realized that we need to stop. That I am going to. I'm not going to tell you what to do. As I said, don't let someone else make your opinion for you. That's your job. And that's all I got to say for now. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Again, check out that video. I'm going to put a link in the description to the video so you guys can check it out. Otherwise, this is Dan. Get you guys later, and I hope you guys are having a happy New Year. Peace.